1, 2, 3, 10. Oh, what's that? What's that? You can't do 3. You can't do 3. Good morning, it's Monday morning and I'm on the way to the student jobs, and I'm just sort of going over in my head what we want to get done this week. So on the yard, obviously before we start moving scaffolding and stuff there, I'm going to get an alarm, so like a siren, because obviously it's alright having CCTV and like obviously getting an alert to know that someone's there trying to rob stuff. However, it's better if we have, you know, a proper alarm and a siren. So there's so much, like, you know, you've got to think about when you go into like this type of stuff. So the CCTV, we've got to have Wi-Fi, and then it's also got to have a backup 4G, so that if someone was to tamper with the Wi-Fi or the Wi-Fi went down, we'd also have a backup 4G that goes into the cloud as well. So let's just say someone breaks in and, I don't know, destroys the CCTV system, then it still goes onto like a cloud, so that we've still got that footage up until it's destroyed, basically. So this is all worst case scenario, but I'm just hoping it obviously is enough of a deterrent, so that we can run a normal business without having to worry about this type of thing. But I do worry about it, so it's better to put it in place now. And then also, before we start putting stuff on the yard, you know, I want to make sure that I've got enough hardcore and that the ground's all flat before we start putting scaffolding and stuff on there that's in the way, and then we can't get a truck in to move more hardcore and just making it harder for ourselves. So I'm going to pop round in a bit and maybe order some more from Grundy's. But main thing is now we need to get the student jobs as close to finish as we can now. So 59, flooring's down, the skirting's there. There's I need to order doors from Harden, so I'm just going to go now, make a plan with Ben and Mick for the 2 jobs, and just obviously get these, make a plan for the week and order everything, so that we've got everything there for the lads, so that no one's stood around waiting for stuff, or we haven't got to waste time travelling to or from the merchants or anything else. And then we are starting a new build, so it's a new build student one, which is going to be near where we're doing these ones. So we're going to be putting up site like hoarding fencing, temporary fencing today, so that will be on later as well. And then depending what time we get that up, we might have the digger and breakers there and start work, or we might get the hoarding up and start digging the footings tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see. Not what you want to see when you pull up. Jump start in the van. Is it on? Don't start. Yeah, you too. So I take it you're on 59 and you're on 78. What do we need to order this week to stay on track? So we've got doors, Hardens. Do you want to order them? Put them through. On here, what's obviously MDF cupboards.
MDF's here.
What's your back there?
Radiators, flooring, kitchen.
Oh, I'll order the rads, yeah, and the kitchen.
That board in the boxes, like the fire panel and under it. Upstairs, the panel, like the fire one, or the
Oh yeah, probably the fire one. I haven't ordered the
body front undercoat.
Alright, I'll order the kitchen, the rads, anything else like that if you just get.
Just got to go with that 4 or 5 packs of plaster.
Alright, I'm just going to go to Screwfit Chestnut now. So I've just ordered some stuff, so I've got to go and pay for it. And then, so do you want me to pick 5 bags up? Alright. Do you need anything for Chestnut?
Hello everybody.
Good morning.
I think we're doors, handles,
Oh yeah, handles I need to get from Adam.
kitchen worktop.
IKEA, did you order that?
You sure I said about it?
About the joins? Yeah.
Sure we can get longer lengths on it,
Sad
can't we?
worktop, central worktop, place. Down that road.
We do.
Down that road, no worktop.
Yeah. Alright, we'll have a look at that, because what length are they on IKEA?
They're only like
4.
2.4.
Yeah.
Pretty much every
I
spare.
think that's to do with, because they weigh loads, don't they, them laminate ones?
Worktop trying to do a 4 metre one, which is special order.
Laminate? Not like, you know, like the solid laminate? Is it?
4 metre, but it's got to be ordered a 4 metre one.
Alright, we'll check that out, yeah. Anything else you can think of?
Just because those ones there, they've got like that laminate on the edges, whereas so if you back them up, you'd have to go and probably wrap it on.
Yeah.
Which,
So where are we taking this now?
I'm going to take it over there and get all the rubbish on that one.
Oh, right, yeah, and keep this for...
Get all that on the end, and that's just like...
Alright. So we can start putting the scaffold on now when we use it on the next jobs. Whenever we finish it, we'll start putting it on the yard now. So I'll take some of the stillages from my mum's and just as we set it up, don't like go and take it there from like the lockup or whatever to there, but whenever we start using it and done, we'll just start putting it back so we're not double labour.
like the two long, those 2 long lengths in the back garden over there.
Yeah, the 6 metre ones.
Just shooting this back down.
Yeah, take them as well. We'll have to take them in the yard. Alright.
I put them in, that one.
Yeah, that's what I did last time. Alright, I'll go and...
How did you just get them in this one? How did you just get them in the back garden through the alleyway?
no, they went through the house, didn't they? Because obviously we didn't have the extension built.
That was nice.
There was no roof on it. But yeah, just passed them out the back of the alleyway, yeah.
Try to keep that or?
Yeah. So the our plastering's been getting a bit of jib on YouTube. You think I don't know whether people think we're leaving it with like you know where there's like little pits in the corner. I don't know whether they think we just leave it like that because it's students but we do go over it with filler and sort it all out. So my theory is that I'd rather get loads of meters on and then go round with like tiny bit of filler at the end with corners, because as you've seen, even if like you plaster it absolutely perfect, end of the job there's always filling anyway, so it makes more sense to me to get more meters done and then just obviously do the filling rather than getting it perfect, spending ages, taking more days plastering when it needs filling anyway. You can see the difference though, can't you? See, look at Joe's and Kev's, and then losing and especially Dave's is a bit more. You're like you're doing Venetian plaster there. You're doing the Artex. But it'll be smooth, won't it? So what's thingied on here now? Plastering, then where we at? Painting done to the first floor. Andre started tiling. So I need to order bathroom suites or not yet, I'll wait until the...
The sinks, you get the different ones or the same?
let me ask them, yeah.
Sinks, put a cost them one bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maintenance spell every now and then, put new sinks on.
So just make sure end of today or that we're clearing that front, because I've literally had so many complaints about it.
Well, that's what's more.
Yeah. Right. Here we are. How are you getting on? All the floors done?
Yes,
Nice. And just starting here on the wall.
yes.
Ah, nice. Looking good.
Thank you. Yes, maybe would you like I make your home tiles? No problem.
Make them what?
Yes, maybe would you like I make tiles your home?
Tile my home.
Yes.
Mine's tiled.
No problem.
Hopefully mine doesn't need tiling. Let's have a look. Nice. Set up to do the cupboards now on the MDF. What was I worried about? Hey, you've done it. Oh, I was thinking then, like, oh, I've just seen the flooring done. I was like, no, I needs to run the earth cable to the thingy, but he's done it.
Just need to connect it in, that's all I want. Does it just go into that?
Just goes into the earth, main earth. Yeah. At the bottom one here.
Yeah, where the other one's
Yeah.
boards connected.
Sound? What flooring have we got left then?
Yeah, stairs.
Oh, sound. He's got them trims, is he?
Yeah.
Looking good?
What are we going to do about painting it now? Roller job?
What, with the flooring down, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll just have, you mean this bit? Just touching up.
That's the thing, if you touch up with a brush, you need to touch it all up, don't you?
Yeah. Let me have a think. I might try one of them, the proper spray gun, the hand one, and we can just put what's it called down. It might be worth it, mightn't it? Kitchen. So you're going to order the worktops, yeah? Yeah, I think the appliances are in the office, so I can get Mick to drop them off whenever he said. They can come, but no mad rush for them, are we?
Well, it's just finished on those. Ooh. You've got covered hinges in the white van, haven't you?
Yeah. Or I can ask Mick, I can ask Mike for some, because he's dropping them off on the next job, isn't he, as well?
Can I find one you got?
Yeah. Well, do you want to go and get hinges in the phone? Phone back door on the left. Let's have a look up here. Oh. Nice. What's in this one? You alright? Oh, nice. You're starting the skirts and arcs.
Start with the arch downstairs and to finish these two up here. And then start this here, yeah.
So, nearly there. Hey, are you quiet?
Yeah.
I've got loads of vans that need work.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem. See you later. Leave it up. Yeah.
Have you got any gaps
I've got a little bit. Why? What's it for?
today or this week or
Definitely got stuff tomorrow. What's
gap? It was the belt on my one,
Yeah.
and then that needs a service as well.
Yeah, sure.
Do you know when I'm if I go long on it, any long distance, it feels like it's when I walk past the engine, it feels like it's hot and it's got like a smell of like
burning?
yeah. So I'm just wondering whether I need probably overdue a service.
Yeah.
So when should I bring that one? And then the tipper, wasn't it, that was shaking?
Shaking, yeah. I'll have a look at your one tomorrow morning.
Okay.
And then just do the tipper later in the week one day if you like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bring it tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Sam, see you then. I've just come to Chestnut to order some materials, and this is the first time I've had to wait to get in. So I've been asking them, obviously the previous few months I've seen a bit of a dip, but obviously now it looks like it's picking back up again, unless this is just a one-off. So this was my old speed fit box, and obviously I used to have like a 50mm and a 22mm. However, you know, looking at the 22 watch, you used to get like one or two things in and then it'd be full, so it wasn't really deep enough. And nowhere sells those deep. If you ever see like boxes like that, but deep, you know, like this. So I've had to make these, got these boxes in B&Q, and then I've just done some crude. I'm not winning any joinery awards for this, but if it does the job, because all this now, I've just gone through about 6 different boxes and bags, and they've all got the speed fit stuff in that we need, and then when you come to need it, it's at the bottom of one of these bags and it just gets binned. Or so I'm just in the process of transferring them to these, so that there's that. I'm probably, I did do one for 22, but we don't really have that much. We just order that normally for the central heating, so I might swap that, or I might just keep it in there as 22s. And then I've also done the waste pipes, because again, the amount of times you're going for that, and again, we don't really use much 32, so I'm just going to keep one of them and do that. Oh, turn the music off. So is it? Can't have any music on in the background, otherwise I have to mute it. I was just admiring this bit. This has come from doing the stairs before and thinking that was an absolute nightmare, and this is a lot easier.
Follows the pattern then.
Yeah.
As soon as you put one up, it starts the next pattern.
So literally you've laid them all out, whizzed off the length, and then you're gonna obviously just measure up and obviously on each tread.
Yeah.
And then glue them down. That's miles easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I remember when I first done them, and you used to just start with like a piece, didn't you, and cut, and you'd end up with all gaps as well.
Yeah.
Like going round, wasn't as tight as that. So yeah, top tip from Scott there. So me and Ben have just come to Weston to get the digger attachments, because we need to break some ground and dig some footings, and the council has just been out to measure up our drop curb, because not sure who, but someone's been moaning to the council saying that we've not applied for a drop curb, and we're planning to put a planter back here now up to this lamppost, because otherwise they said we'd have to move the lamppost to the other side of the street, and you can see where he's sprayed on, so that's where we've paid to apply for a drop curb, because even though that was the original bit, and if you look, because I can guess who it was, but obviously I'm only guessing, but how many other neighbours have got actually applied for the drop curb, and how many are using the driveway illegally. So I've just been told by the highway inspector. Oh, there's one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that one's at the end, they've all done it. And then, so out of all the houses, there's quite a few actually, isn't there, that haven't got them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 so far haven't dropped the curb. And then this one's not wide enough, they've widened it without. That's 7, 10, there's 8, 9, 10. That's 10 houses so far on the street that haven't dropped the curb. 11, 12, 13, 14, let me guess. Oh no, they have. So 14, there's that one. Last one, 15 houses. So 15 houses on the street haven't paid to drop the curb, and technically using the driveways illegally, and it's enforceable. However, am I going to moan about it? Am I going to take time out of my day to email the council about someone else's driveway? The answer's no. So we just put the fencing up and there's no gate, so what we're gonna have to do is someone is gonna have to load the fence with block and then they're gonna have to jump over. So ready? Rock, paper, scissors. What can we do? No, we can do fives. You ready? Have you played fives before? Come here. You ready? Come here. Ben, you ready? So hey, so the game is that you can either do 5 or 0. So if you're ready, I'll go 1, 2, 3 and show. And obviously it's between 0 and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. If you get it right, you're out. And whoever's last. So you either go 0 or 5. And you take turns. So ready? So I can shout
So if we all
0.
do 5, it'll be me because it'll be 25, 5, 10, 15, 20.
No. I shout it. So I go, ready? So I'll go, ready? After, I'll go 1, 2, 3, show. So ready? And I shout, as I do it, I shout 25. So if I went 5, 10, 15, I'd be like, oh, I'm out. And then it's between yous then. So you ready? I'll go first. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 10. Oh, what's that? What's that? You can't do 3. You can't do 3. Hey, I reckon I'm out there. He's done 3. Ready? So now it's 20. Yeah? So Dave's, because I'm having that as a 0. Ready? So Dave can either shout 0, 5, 10, 15 or 20.
1, 2, 3, 10.
Oh, 15, Joe. Come on, quick fire. You're still in, Dave.
1, 2, 3, 10.
Oh, go on, Mike. Keep going.
1, 2, 3, 20.
15. Oh.
15.
Yeah! Joe went like that. Ready? So 0 to 15 now.
1, 2, 3, 0.
Oh! Joe.
No twin. Right, come on. 1, 2, 3, 10.
1,
1, 2, 3, 0.
Could be a long one, this.
Very long.
Come on, quick fire round.
1, 2, 3, 15.
Oh!
Come on. 1, 2, 3, 10.
Oh! This is the longest game.
2, 3, 10.
Oh my god, come on.
1, 2, 3, 0.
1, 2, 3, 0. Tell you what, I'll just do the fence.
Come on. Is that what takes a while? You've hand cut and all them? Might be worth setting one up. I'll bring that. I've got like an old chop saw. Might be worth setting that up and getting the... Because you've got that set and then we've got that house to do as well, so we might as well just set it up. How are you getting on? Oh, music. So, skirts and arcs, all done. So you can see the style of the rooms now. Just caulking really, isn't it? And filling the holes. So, I think it was this one that obviously people were saying about like the plastering. But, I mean, come on. Have some faith. That is like a car bonnet. Other than there. I think that's just paint though, isn't it? Yeah, that's paint there. So I'll be able to sand that and finger it, but it needs a bit of a... But yeah, this is what the rest of the houses will look like eventually. So I know when I put videos on, you can see bits like this. But we do go over it all and make it all perfect. So I say, some of the lads are learning to plaster. That's the way I want it to be, so that, you know, these jobs get sprung on us so quick and things change so much. I need everyone to be as multi-skilled as possible. So we don't mind letting the lads learn, and obviously they're paid accordingly. So when they can get to a stage where we are plastering and their work's good, then that's when the wage will go up. So say if I can lock one of them in a room and go, you skim that room, and they can do it in a good time, good finish, that's when the wage will go up. Not if, you know, they're doing it and then they need help finishing it and whatever. Because you do have this where I'll teach someone to skim and they'll do one room where me and Ben have actually rescued the room and done all the work, and literally I go home that night and I get a text saying, so my wage gone up. It doesn't quite work like that. Just to be really talking to myself, it's
Oh, I've done that for years, mate.
Is it?
I actually get more sense when I answer myself back. But I'll just be in there having a medicine and coffee. Are you alright there?
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Is this your board? Yeah. You haven't got another board?
That's it. That's the only bit of electric kit we've got in the house.
Ah, right. Yeah, it's old, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that original?
Yes. No. I think it's a newish one. Believe it or not. Mamba fitted it not so long ago.
Not the meter, the actual...
No, the board itself. I'm sure they did something like that. Please say you can do the job though. Please say
Yeah,
you can actually require or you can.
I can do the job,
I need the microwave. It's desperate in the fridge.
Yeah.
I've got to have it at the moment. The moment they say heart attack and stroke, you think that's it. Your ends.
Yeah.
Finished. But you've got to chill so many things to keep so many medicine chilled and.
Yeah. No worries. I'll get it done now. I'm literally just looking for you. Go on.
I'll be in there on the couch having a coffee and that shite deep. I shouldn't say that really. It's not pasta, let's put it that way.
Yeah. What the hell is that? I've literally never seen one of them. 15 amp. What the hell? I've never seen a setup like this. This is insane. She's got fuses in there. Oh, wow. Anyway, let's get... I'm here to swap a socket, so I can't believe that. That is unique, to say the least. I've got to figure out which one of these isolates the socket in the kitchen though, so let's do that. Junction boxes, 1, 2, 3, hopefully that'll do it. There we go. There you go, all done. Yeah. Here's the plan today then. Get
Just finished
and just keep going upwards. Oh, chop saw. I'm gonna have a look for that. I'll probably have to go western for that. Sound. You alright? Handy?
Okay.
Let's see what you're doing. Filling holes?
Filling holes in, yeah.
So?
Bad.
Do you know we do a YouTube channel?
Sorry.
Do you know we do a YouTube channel?
Channel, so, yeah.
Yeah, you can be on it this week.
What is it?
So you've... How long have you got left on your apprenticeship?
2 months.
2 months?
Yeah, 2-3 months, yeah.
Yeah, it's not long.
Nah.
And then what happened to the other company? They just stopped?
No, they were slowing down with work for a while, like.
Yeah.
And then they made me redundant and laid 2 other people off.
Literally when you had 2 months left?
Yeah, so like.
So you go Thursday? Every Thursday you go to college?
Yeah,
What's it like in college? What you do?
The test that I can do is we build a stud and then little hatch door and a line and then there. Or we could, the stud's already up and then you hang the door, swing the door and then do the arch and then a bit of skirting and that.
Oh, so this will help you?
Yeah, it should anyway. Yeah. I've only done the stud and the hatch so far, like. I've only got to go the door line and I haven't swung the door on it.
So on this one we've got, this one is just obviously normal style where we've obviously fitted the frames, plastered up to them, and then your skirts and arcs go on. On the house we've got over there, what we've done is we've left the opening, plastered it, and then we're gonna buy them in one. So we've seen where they've done pre-hung the door and the casing come pre-hung, and then obviously we'll just fit it in, like foam it in, screw it in, fix it, wood fill it, and then it's done.
Yeah.
So obviously you'll get a chance to do both of them. I've not done the pre-hung ones before, so it'll be new for us as well. Yeah. But hopefully that's quicker and easier, but we'll see. Okay. But yeah, and then the other bits are these. So we're doing them over in that house as well. So you see, obviously these are just MDF. These will put a routed edge on. Yeah. And you just got like 2x1 battens there. And then obviously we just design and make the wardrobes and the desk. Yeah. So they'll be doing that over on that house once they've done the skirts and arcs in here. So you'll be able to get a chance at seeing that as well. And if you can get good at them, you've got a job for years doing these cupboards, because we do loads of them, yeah. Yeah, so I was just looking to buy some machinery for work, and I just thought I'd inquire about a loan. So yeah, what's the amount I can borrow, or what's the option?
So I mean, there are no pre-assessed limits on the account, so we'd have to go through a full application. Generally, I can give you the indicative interest rates and make a decision on the loan based on the amount and the term of the loan.
Yeah.
So I think the first thing we would essentially be looking to basically get sorted is what the amount that you're looking for, and of course the term of the loan, which can be anywhere between 1 to 10 years.
Okay, and what's the amount the loan can be?
It really depends on how much you're looking to borrow for the business.
Yeah, so how much can you borrow?
Sure, that's based on you, but let me just take a quick look at the account and see. I mean, like, let's talk about the machinery that you're looking to buy for work. How much is the machinery costing you?
It's $30,000 US dollars.
30,000.
So what's that in pounds?
Let me just do the conversion for you really quickly. Okay. So that's roughly about 23,908 pounds. So let's call it 24,000 pounds.
Okay. Is that feasible?
And what's the term of the loan going to be? How long will you be requiring the borrowing for?
Well, just depends on the interest, really, doesn't it? I mean, I've just finished I was paying £1,000 a month out on something that I've just finished. So I suppose if I did it at that £1,000 a month, and then obviously it would be the same as what was just coming out anyway. So how long a term would that be?
Well, you're basically making payments of about £1,000 per month.
Yep.
Okay, let me just take a quick look, make the calculations, and I'll get back to you. I'm just placing you on a short hold while I'm doing that, okay? Yep, just please bear with me. I'll just be back with you momentarily after doing the calculations. I'll also be able to supply you with the indicative interest rates we'd be looking to charge you.
Okay.
Okay? I'll just be back momentarily, Aaron.
What's that? I've got no idea about this. I haven't looked into it to see what the interest rates are. I mean, the last loan I got was, I think it was 2%, and then I had another one, a short one that we had, and that was 10%. So I don't know where the market's at the minute, but we'll find out. That's what this call's about. Whether we do it so that we get the ball rolling and can get the machine, or whether we just wait and save up and buy the machine outright.
Okay, now, Andrew, essentially the interest rates that we are looking to charge you is basically based on your thermal credit score with the bank, as well as the business's performance over the past 2 years. Now, taking a look at your account and your internal credit score, the interest we'd be looking to charge you on this £24,000 loan would be about 9.9%.
Okay. Right, I need to get a sticker here. I need to get a Barden Builder sticker, because I'm going to be sat in this van all the time filming. I need to obviously get some logos there, but busy morning. I've been to a call out this morning, which I don't know whether to put on or not, but I asked the fella, he said he was fine with me filming. But yeah, it was like changing a socket. But obviously the house was a bit of a mess. Actually, I can tell you the funny story to it, actually, where he goes there. I went out and it was just changing a socket in his kitchen, so he's on medication. His brother's unplugged the fridge or something, gone to plug it back in, and it's been a bit tight, and he's gone bang, and like obviously hit it with his fist, and he's broke the mechanism behind the socket, so then his fridge wouldn't plug in, and his medicine has to be refrigerated. So he's obviously rang for an emergency call out, and it was literally down the road from me. I think it was 3 minutes away, and get there dead easy. And I've never ever seen, I will put this video on, I've never ever seen in my life the setup he had for his board and his main. I looked at it and I was confused. Even like as an electrician, I thought I'd seen like loads of stuff, but there was just so much going on that I was like, it just took me back a minute until I could like follow the cables and figure out what it was. But what was funny was I swapped it, done it, and he was like, "Oh my God, you're a lifesaver, this and that." And then while I was there, he thought he was having a stroke. So I was like, "Oh my God, I'm not had this on a call out." I seem to get myself in these mad situations, but luckily it wasn't. He burped and was all right. But I didn't know what to do. I was like, and then he said to me, like, "Can you do me a invoice?" And I was like, yeah, no worries. So as I'm doing it, he says, "Any chance you can do the invoice for more than what I've paid?" And I was like, not really. Why is he asking me that? And I was like, "Oh, like, you know, are you giving it your landlord or something?" And he was like, no. He went, "It was my brother who broke the switch, so he's gonna pay for it, but he's a right tight ass, so I want to get another 20 quid out of him." So I was like, oh my God, what do I do here? And then done that one. I've been to student jobs, got a new lad starting, apprentice joiner, which is good when we have other joiners who've done work who you've seen on the earlier episodes, and they've obviously one of their friends has, you know, been made redundant or has been laid off, and for them to think, oh yeah, you know, they'd recommend for them to come and work with us is always a good thing, because you know there's so much negativity and stuff that when people do stuff like that, you think, oh, you know, we must be doing things right for people within our company who see everything. I'm trying to show you everything. However, you know, I show people stuff that the lads are plastering. They leave like a little divot that we sand and fill afterwards, and you know, the plasterers out there are like, oh my god, you can't be doing that. But then obviously they're not doing what we're doing, where they're not doing the whole job start to finish. They don't understand that if that was a customer say, and we were only doing the plastering, obviously we wouldn't do that. However, the bigger picture is that we're doing these big student jobs, and there's always filling, sanding to do afterwards. So I take the decision to go, right, like, you know, I'm willing to let the lads learn, knowing that we can sand and fill it afterwards. However, I've also just been to, I didn't film all these because I feel like I've got my phone out all the time. I've just been to a friend's house on the same road actually, where I've just done the call out, and they've done let the house to a housing association for 3 years, and obviously she was made up. She's like, you know, oh yeah, they rent it off you, they give you this, it's guaranteed every month, and they look after the house, they give it you back the same condition, and you know, you read these contracts and you think amazing. However, what I've just been to was totally, I mean, she was asking me whether she could like take it back off them and rent it to students, and I was like, well, yeah, you know, makes more sense because you get more money. However, if you put that on the market now, I don't think there's one person who would want to sign a lease for it. So they've just absolutely ruined it, and you can't even say it's just the tenant's fault. I've said to her, look, and I've showed the fellas who were there from the housing association, saying, look, like, there's 1,000 cigarettes on the roof where someone's been smoking in the window and chucked it out the window. One, said they're not meant to be smoking in the house. Two, he's thrown cigarette butts, and there's 1,000 on the roof, so I don't know how many have gone down the drains. And then where the drain is, the drain's blocked, and there's damp all up the walls that's coming through the living room. So I was like, you know, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that that's all been caused by this one person smoking 1 or 2 cigarettes a day and lashing them out the window. And that's down to them to, you know, see that and stop it, because they're going to cause long-term damage. That's how you get subsidence and damp, and obviously need to be plastered. It's just, you know, small changes that make a big effect. And then also there was a leak in the bathroom that's come through to the kitchen, and she said that's been going on for like, you know, 2.5 years, and like you just see the workmanship in the thing, like the bath panels and that, you just like see like silicone like an inch, 2 inches thick, and you obviously think the people that are getting in are obviously just lashing stuff on and saying it's fixed when it's not. And what's happened now is the floor in the bathroom has sunk on one side where the bath is. So I didn't have time to have a look, but I'm gonna assume that there's a leak under the bath, and that's caused the joists to rot, and now the joists have sagged, and you could see the silicone, like fresh silicone that had just pulled off, and it was on a subsidence where it had like come away. But yeah, I'll let you know. I'll speak to her, see if she wants me to put it on or not, but I'll try to let you know what sort of happens with that, because you sign it and there's general wear and tear, which is like, if you walk in not have a carpet, obviously you don't expect to come back and have the same pile and the same carpet and everything be perfect. Same with like scratches on the wall and stuff like that, that's fine. But obviously what they've handing back now is a kitchen that's ruined. Someone's put screws through someone's disconnected the washing machine and just left it behind the kitchen units, so the water was just flooding the kitchen behind the units, and there's all damp there. So I was just like, oh, So see what happens with that one. And then I'm now on the way back to the yard. I've got a meeting with health and safety advisor. So I spoke to these last time, I don't know if I put it on or not, and obviously now we're going to be starting to use and build the yard. I need to make sure that everything's in place. So I'm just meeting them now, and then while I'm here, I'm a sucker for, what's the word, for productivity and, you know, getting the best out of your time. So I've organised another tipper from Grundy's of hardcore. So hopefully health and safety meeting, as we're here, tip will show up, I'll do that, and then I can go, and it'll all be good timing. Right, I'm at the yard, so I'll see you in a minute. Can you get it? Can you get it in that corner? Cheers, lad. Hey, new camera, what do you think of this? You must think I'm gonna love myself here by having it on me and the thing, but one thing I've looked at on YouTube is that it needs to be personable, and all the ones that do well, they've all got a face to it, it's all personable, and so we'll give this a go, see if it's any better, rather than me just being in the van talking, and rather than, he needs to spin here, doesn't he? Yeah, needs to get it in that corner. But yeah, I might invest in a few different things and see if what works, what doesn't. Oh, he's going to drive into my fence. There we go. Right, let me help him now. God, I need to watch now. I need to hold this far away, otherwise I'm just going to see a close-up of my grey hairs. So this is called 6F2. You see, it's a lot bigger material and a lot, well, cheaper, because what's that? There we go, well done.
Hello.
Oh, hiya, Darren.
How's it going?
I'm good. It's non-stop, innit?
Oh no, yeah.
I've only put that camera up like the other day.
And someone's paying close attention.
Well, I suppose they're probably just watching the YouTube, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right, so what do we need to do? I need to do a lighting programme for the plans.
Yes, yeah. So it'll be, you can get them done from specialist companies. But your architect might be able to advise on it, because essentially you just need to say where the lights are going,
which way they're facing,
and which way they're facing, and then they should be able to draw like a radius of what that light spill will look like.
Yeah. And same with the cameras. And then you just like confirm like that they'll be switched off at certain times of night and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
So I don't think there's going to be any issue with it. It's just literally dotting the I's and crossing the T's, making sure they've got all the information.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad she's emailing you, because she emails me enough. So
yeah.
They're probably thinking in the planning office like, oh, it's this guy again. We're still getting complaints.
Yeah, I deal with talent quite a lot, so it's alright.
Yeah. Okay, so and then the fencing, I need to get some sort of thing off the manufacturer.
Yeah, and it can just be off of a website, you know, if there's
I've got the company who I'm buying it off, so I'll get them to send whatever.
Yeah, if they've just got a specification sheet, that's all we need.
So the lighting plan, I'll ring the architect now, check whether he can do that. And then what was the other one? What was that it?
It just needed to show the boundary on the new proposed plans.
The boundary?
So where he's got the elevation and he's showing the fencing, he just needs to add like an annotation onto that to say, like, please see specification from the manufacturer or something.
Ah, right, yeah, okay. Just say yeah, and then he can attach it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So is this so that obviously when they when the planners submit this, they only put the plans on, don't they? So they don't add any attachments or anything. So everything needs to be on that plan.
Yeah. So that when they issue the decision notice, and
I get you.
So then
It just seems like everything.
Just
Just seems like everything's got to be on that plan, doesn't it?
Yeah, ideally, yeah.
Okay, so I'll ring Thomas now, see if he can do that.
Okay.
And is there, I mean, off the top of your head, is there anything? I mean, I was just going to do obviously one in each corner facing inwards. That's it.
Well, that's all they've asked for so far. So yeah, I think that should be it.
What do we need to say about the CCTV? Just
Sorry, say that again.
what do we need to put about the CCTV? Just that we've got it.
Just the location. So if he just draws like a little circle or something and just says CCTV,
Yeah. Okay.
just so it's like shown where it is.
And does that have to show a direction as well? I mean, it's the same as the light, so.
I mean, it doesn't have to show a direction, but put an arrow on it just in case any neighbours complain about having CCTV outside the front of their house.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, that was it then, wasn't it? It just read a bit worse when I read it. Then I was thinking, oh, it's like never ending, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say, yeah.
Alright, let me speak to Thomas now and see if I can get that done. But he didn't say anything else about the fence other than it needs to be part of the planning.
No, other than I think the type of fencing is perfectly fine. It's just it needs permission.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, no worries. Let me get on to that now. Thank you.
Okay. No worries.
Bye.
Cheers, take care. Bye.
Look at this app. How good's this? How does it do that? Oh my god, we're gonna have fun with this.
Over there, get out. Was that app?
Good, isn't it?
Wow, what? This is programs, yes? Wow, very nice.
Hey, Andre in the shower there. That is weird, isn't it? Huh?
This is iPhone, yes?
Yeah. It's just an app.
Michael?
Look at Michael in the room there. Video. And as I'm talking, I can switch. Ah, yeah. Is that so annoying on the iPhone? Have you seen that on the iPhone when you try and do a video and you can't? Oh, that's good. You're on now, look. So where we're up to, floor's done, starting the tiles, nice. So what have you done? Started in the middle, and then obviously just gone round. So, you know where you're cutting these off?
Yeah, this is...
Yeah, no, but see this cut?
Yeah.
Return that.
Return it.
So it's the same size tile. So have you cut that off, or have you used both sides?
I'm only done the ground around there. There's the blinds.
Ah, right, okay, yeah.
I think you may well just stop.
Just make sure he keeps that tile so it returns round.
Yeah.
So that we don't have like a mad... Because what we don't want to do, Dave, is have like that, eh? I don't want to have that look where you look and you go, and then you look and you go, well, hold on, that looks a bit mad. Whereas say if like whatever that is off, if that's then in there, it's the same length. Sounds? How are you getting on? So up here is ready for flooring and thingy. One thing you can do, if you can, put a bit of silicone. If you can get a good fixing on it, great. If not, put like a little dab of silicone on the back, because you know when I come to test these sometimes, when I go and take them off, they're always loose.
So I'm getting 2 plasterboard fixings in them. So
Even better, yeah, even better.
So there'll be not hanging off, like not nice box.
Sound. And then we just need MDF sills and, well, I'm just wondering if we do the wardrobes first or the flooring. Radio. At least it's a radio, not thing. So we've got the last bit of plastering now, yeah? Woo. Sam? Just move as if like... No.
It's weird, that.
Weird, isn't it? You doing any joining here? You got your earphones on anyway? How are you getting on? Where are you up to?
Ear muffs, not ear plugs.
Ear muffs.
Alright, yeah. The whole way.
I've ordered the worktops. I've ordered 10. So when I looked at that worktop, you could only pick it up in store. The splashback.
Oh, yeah.
So what I thought was then, if I order a worktop, yeah, and we rip it in half, and we'll just do a 30cm upstand and cut the sockets out of it, yeah. So you'll have 10 worktops, 5 for each house. You'll put 3 together, and then you'll have 1.5. You'll have 1.5 to do an upstand the whole way round. Yeah. So you rip them in half, and then you've got the nice edge, and just make sure we silicone the join, and then that can butt up against that, and then we'll silicone that as well.
Yep, so no splashback then. For the, where the stud is just the...
Just the worktop, like, right the way along. Because I was thinking I would just get in there, but then I thought the edges. So, hopefully they come with... I think they do. They come with the edge all the way around the worktop, I think. But hopefully they do, because then we've got a finished edge. And there's only, like, the joins you'll have to do, maybe, but we'll have a look. Let's have a look how we're getting on. Hello, I think we've been up here, haven't we? Yeah, sound. So as you can see, back on the yard, and what happens is the trucks keep catching obviously this branch, or nearly catching it, and it took us 8 months of contacting the council to come out and trim it back, and then eventually the branch snapped and they come out the same day and cut it back. But the fella said we can cut it back because it's up to the boundary. So obviously I've bought myself one of the little telescopic poles that he had in the council. I think it was like 60 quid on eBay. And what we're going to do is obviously just cut this off in sections so it falls a bit safer, and hopefully, you know, get it back to so it's not in the way, so it's not going to get damaged. So let's crack on. We've set a little time lapse up so I don't have to keep using this phone. Let's crack on. Hopefully no one comes out in planes. So just come home after cutting the branches at the yard. God, that was hard, by the way. It was like, you can only move so much, and when I got to the thicker branches, it would only move like an inch. So I was there like vibrating. But this is quite interesting. I don't know if you can see that in my screens. No, maybe. So from the last 2 days of processing, our estimated monthly revenue is $31.5 a month, which this is the number I'm hoping to get up to. Say, what would we need a month to run a house for homeless people? It's got to be $400 or $500 a month, hasn't it, to cover the mortgage and bills. So this is the number I'm interested in, that we can try and get a bit higher. So if you're watching, I think it tells you, oh yeah, there you go, watch paid ads, short feeds, I don't know what supers is, or all, but it basically breaks it down into if people like skip the videos, I think. So yeah, if you can, if it's only got a few seconds left, just leave it on. And if you're just sitting there with your time watching an ad, we'll get hopefully get our revenue up. But yeah, it's interesting this, because when I do everything on my phone, and yeah, so top searches: how to become a home builder, plastering construction, day in the life of a construction worker. So I haven't done that yet, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like my life's not that interesting, but everyone seems to do one. I do say that, and then other times I say, like, why does this always happen to me? Like, why does some of this stuff happens? And I just think, oh, I'm in this situation. So maybe I will do one of them. However, I think my normal day-to-day is pretty boring. It's just every now and then something pops up that you... Top searches: how to start building business, construction business tips. This is what people are searching for. Starting a construction business, UK. Yeah. Well, yeah, maybe I'll focus more on some of these bits then, if this is what people are wanting to see. New homes. We're doing a new build soon. Probably not soon, actually, it'll be a while. What else have we got? Overview. So in the last 28 days, we've had 154,000 views, that's insane. Like, to see the numbers like that. 3.4 thousand watch hours. It's weird that this, obviously, it's come down from the previous 28 days. So I haven't got time to research all this. However, you know, it's interesting. It's nice to see it grow. We're nearly at 1,300 subscribers, which is good. See live count. Wonder if you can see. So I can't see who the subscribers are when. So if I was to say, we get to like 2,000 subscribers, you can't see who that 2,000th subscriber is.